Hi, hello everyone. We had another interesting live session today with each one of you, and I have a special guest with you, Mr. Joel John, the YouTuber and also social media visualizer. And he has been amazingly doing well as an author, as a social media content creator, and all that. So today we have this interesting special guest with us. So let's invite Joel together. Joel, welcome. Thank you so much for being
Thank
on our
you.
podcast. Thank you. So Joel, I know for the fact you are a very good YouTube creator. You have so many followers and you're also a very good author. So let us introduce about yourself to people first.
Okay. I am Joel John. I am from Thoothukudi. I was earlier employed at Chennai in various BPOs, and I did my college in BSc chemistry at Thoothukudi. I am very much interested with chemistry, but I am not good in maths. That's
Okay.
one reason I didn't continue with my studies. And how I got introduced to this social media itself started from my corporate life. I
Mm,
was on my first job and I saw my friends using Orkut. At that time, Orkut was on social media like Facebook.
okay.
I was not aware of social medias like Orkut itself, and they asked them, "Do you have a profile in this?" I said, "Oh, should we create? Has TB sent some link or something?" They were saying, "This is our personal profile. This is called a social media," and that's how I came to know about the social media and its benefit. But it has benefited in a lot of ways to me in my life, and now through YouTube, I'm getting some passive income as well. Now I also wrote a book, and everything happened because. I got introduced about book writing through some, mentors whom I get in touch through YouTube ads. So
Right.
that's how I got to know how to publish the book. That much supportive was social media to me, and now I am being an author and a YouTuber.
Wow. Amazing. Joel, let us know about little bit about your book because you're also an author. Let us know about your book.
Yeah, I wrote a book called Earn Money 24 Hours a Day and 7 Days a Week, Passive Income Even After You Die. So, and this is a long title book, and the reason I kept the book title to be long is I am a fan of some points from the songs, cinema songs which I hear. So,
Okay.
one thing I cared was like Break the Rules, which is on a film called Boys.
Okay.
That's a film songs in which I had a lot of learnings.
Mm,
And so I want to break the rule of creating a small book title because I even feel it hard to talk about my book to others now, but still I wanted to have a change on that. So I went with the long title. The
okay.
reason is passive income is something which is not much spoken on our society. And
Yeah.
another one part of it is we need to earn money so that we can create passive income. Obviously, even the social media source which I talked about on the book, the content writing thing, converting a conversion of dreams into reality, everything needs money. But
Yes.
still, it's not to the momentum of money or to the quantity of money which we need for investing and getting income.
Sure.
So here we are going to mainly invest our knowledge.
Okay.
Dream also includes daydream. So what the subtitle goes like is convert your dreams and daydreams into content
Okay.
and publish it and become an influencer.
Mm,
That's
mm,
what I talk about in my book. I talk about some of the advantages and disadvantages. It will be hard for people to believe that they can earn money 24 hours a day and 7 days a week.
okay.
And also, do hesitate to believe that they can convert their dreams into action. So, I have also given some intro and facts about what are all the historical evidence that dreams have got converted into inventions in the
Okay.
past and has given us money. And also, certain facts that dream has predicted the future.
Mm,
All
mm.
these things are also given as extras in my book.
Wow.
It
Mm,
mainly talks about changing your minds, whatever you think. You
mm,
have to express it to others in social media. So at that time, you get followers. When you do it on a platform like YouTube, which is a very rewarding platform.
mm,
Apart from this, other platforms you can also in future you can do a brand building kind of thing and earn income through brand building, which is also a passive income. Those
mm,
kinds of things, and also I emphasize much on the need for making investment so that you get a continuous income. For example, if you invest your time on YouTube or if you invest on global share markets,
mm,
when the global time rotates, right? So you
mm.
get income during your holidays as well. When you publish your book, your books may get sold on a holiday. You get income on your holiday as well, but you don't do nothing. So
Yes.
that's the main reason I wrote the book.
Very good. Very good. Thank you so much, sir. Today, Joel, visibility is very important in any business. And I know for the fact you have, so many followers. You have created a YouTube channel which is adding so much of value to the followers and many other people. But just let us know how your journey of YouTube has started. What made you to start a channel in the first phase?
First phase to I got introduced to this YouTube during at a very early stage, maybe my college or school days. At that time, there is another one, Daily Motion, another one video publishing platform. That's something which I get often to use. At times YouTube as well. What I used to do is I used to search for songs when I work on some data and related works on my laptop, or searching for some subject related things on net as well. I used to feel a little bit tired when I sit before a system without a song. So just
Okay.
like that, I got introduced to YouTube, and before some 10 years only, I came to know that in YouTube we can learn English. So
Okay.
I was introduced to YouTube at a very later stage, the benefits of YouTube. So that I used for learning the neutral English and international accent, because I was at the time I was employed on my on an Australia process as a senior executive.
Mhm.
Earlier I handled only UAE. So at that time my senior suggested, and it was very helpful to me. Even you can it helps to learn the pronunciation of countries, cities, states, and people of different countries. Everything is there. So I
Okay.
started learning it, and later on. I also got an interest, but I what I thought was we need to have a very big office to have a run a YouTube channel. We need to get some license, all those things. And later on, I started seeing some influencers like Mr. Madan Gauri. On
Mm.
one of his videos, he said that he initially had did some mistakes, and after that he corrected. He is one of the toppest star in Tamil YouTube industry. So
Yes.
if he itself has done mistakes, I'm a master of mistakes. So that hesitation I came over.
Mm.
Okay, if he has done mistakes, but still he is successful, so I can also do that. But be very careful when you speak. If you speak offensive of anybody or any country or anything which is unlawful, for example, you cannot suggest people to invest on a stock in India. For
Mm.
that, you need a registration number for that.
Yes.
Without that registration license for advertisements as well. If you miss out in any one of the law, SEBI is that strict that they will send you notice, and they
Mm.
will call you for any and I think some of the YouTubers cases have been filed, and also if you speak against any people, they may
Okay.
approach the police department or someone, and that also may lead to a legal issue. Those
Mm.
are the negative points which I come across through again watching these YouTube channels. But accidentally it happened one day. I clicked the plus button in the YouTube. I don't know how to upload the YouTube video. I searched many times in Google
Okay.
and YouTube. I was not successful at that time. But
Mm.
accidentally, one time I clicked that. At that time, I think there will be a create icon itself, not the plus symbol. Now it's a plus symbol. I
Mm.
clicked that create icon, and it took me to my gallery where I can spot out, get option to add a video. So
Okay.
after that, I came to know how to add a video, and on a very few days, I published an introduction video on Tamil, and
Mm.
I started making videos on about banking and others in English and Tamil. At that time, in banks, my colleagues, as I also worked on bank BPOs, they
Okay.
always used to ask me to talk about something because I am a very talkative person. Not
Mm.
that I am only knowledgeable. So that came to my mind, and I published that, and I published it on LinkedIn. After that, people were expecting more for English videos. So
Okay.
because my LinkedIn, most of the contacts were on out of Tamil Nadu.
Okay.
I did that for another one time. For when I was put on a sales process to collect personal contacts. I was given leads, but they asked me to have some personal kind of contacts as well. Thanks to LinkedIn, I did some two sales through the LinkedIn as well. So
Okay.
that's how again that made me to publish videos on English. Again, I come across just because just like that when I add just like that when I get requests from non-English speaking countries as well. So I thought what I can give it to them. So either
Mm.
I can take some beautiful gardens and animals, birds, and publish that. Another one reason which give confidence for me was stray dog fight was recorded on a YouTube video. There
Okay.
was nothing, no audio, no comment, anything. Just the stray dog fight, which
Mm.
ran for about some 2 to 3 minutes. That had million views. I
Okay.
saw it on another one video, not on my channel. So
Okay.
that gave me a motivation. So these kinds of videos, what I thought was there is no language barrier.
If that can work, I can definitely do it. That's what you're
Yeah, that's what my
telling us.
mindset was. And I always a person, I have a very positive attitude, and I will jump into things. So like that, I jumped into YouTube, and it's running much more than my expectations.
Okay.
Thank God to that.
Hmm. Very good, very good. So if anyone who wanted to start a YouTube channel, then what would be your advice to them? Because many of my students who are becoming life coaches, when I tell them, because visibility is very important in life coaching, because when you do the business online, they always used to feel hesitated. They feel like, oh, I am, how can I come in front of camera? How can I speak? What should I speak? And all that. So just give us some process of how you create content, and also, what would be your advice for someone who wanted to start new?
For me, anything is a content until it will take you to a legal problem.
Amazing.
So, so
I
publish
like
anything, because if you look at how YouTube has performed, the video which went viral, the first was a, I think it's a zebra video taken on a zoo in US.
that. Okay.
So like that, that went to up to million views. So
Hmm.
and also there are cases wherein the person has unfortunate things like that. The person has is no more in the world, but his videos are getting millions of followers after his dismissal. So no
Hmm.
one is doing the SEO part, or no one is doing a social media promotion for that.
Hmm.
Because we are submitting our creations to the society. The main aspect which decides of success is how the audience accepting it, or it's being displayed to the like-minded audience. That's decided by the algorithm. We cannot, again, we don't have a hand on that, but
Hmm.
we can work on social media and SEO techniques. There are a lot of things to learn, but for people who hesitate to show their face,
Yeah.
anyhow you would have learned something, you would have wrote something.
Hmm.
Just
Hmm.
type that on a Word document. On the Zoom in call in which we both are connected, there is an option to do without video as well. Just share the screen.
Okay.
Just share the screen and start speak about something. The wonderful thing of doing a creation in YouTube is you get both audio and video as separate files
Hmm.
downloaded on your My Documents.
Okay.
So you can use the audio for a podcast. I think if you type it as Anchor XM, you can get the indirect way to publish your podcast on Spotify as well, but you
Okay.
won't get the money benefit
Right. Hmm.
because that's available only for US and certain other regions. In India, it's not available.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
when you want, to become an visible, when you want to get a visibility, or even if you want to become a YouTuber, be
Hmm.
on as many social medias as possible.
Okay. Hmm.
Most of the views I get on my YouTube channel is because of people which I have shared on various social media platforms I am in. I have
Hmm.
got some subscribers and followers. That's how the initial stage will begin.
Okay.
So be
Okay.
wherever be there. If you are hesitant or camera shy, no need to show your face, but have your presence in that.
Hmm.
Through that, you can get leads to sell your book. No
Right.
need. You can be a life coach. There is no need for you. It's not mandatory for you, but it's very much awarding when you face directly. One person, as I talked about share market, one person, I cannot say his name because there are also a lot of problems on
Don't
that.
need
So
to.
many restrictions.
We don't
Yeah,
need to.
so yeah, so definitely I won't do that because both of us will be in trouble. Uh, that person, how much he charges for a face-to-face class for 1 hour is uh, 49,999 rupees.
Huh?
49,999 rupees, like beta price. Otherwise, it's 50,000 rupees. He boldly,
50,000.
yeah,
It's not funny. Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
He's a chartered accountant and he boldly speaks about share market and other things.
I
I
understood.
do. If there is any
I
mistakes,
understood.
there will
I
be
got that
cases.
person. I got that person.
Yeah. If there is any case or something, if he does one mistake, he will be got on into case. That's
Okay.
why I initially thought of speaking a lot about share market as well because that's something which has given me life for about a year when I
Hmm.
was unemployed and earlier also when I was employed. My share market investment is something which supported, but I didn't wrote directly on that because one of my favorite author first just for saying one share which he haven't purchased. He mentioned on a YouTube video on a flow I purchased, but it was not there on his record. He was got arrested.
You should
If
tell, show me whether you sold it or not. Send me the transaction history.
yeah, he was cases were filed against him, but
Hmm.
after some 3 weeks struggle or something, he got escaped from that. But
Hmm.
still, why to get into that kind of a trouble? So
Right.
be very careful about law related things and
Right.
also geographical related things. Have a strong disclaimer.
Hmm.
Best thing to say is even if it's going to have a legal conspiracy, take this as an action of dream or imagination. If you want to follow it, it's based on your own risk. I am not suggesting
Right.
anything or I am saying strongly anything. This kind of statement may help as I think, but again, if it has real identity to a real life person or a company, again, it may take you to trouble. So be aware of legal firms. But
Right.
for being a life coach, until you take into a conspiracy issue, like, suicide attempts or something, the risk is much less as per my knowledge, but still have a strong disclaimer. If you look at my book, I will have a very strong disclaimer. But
Mm.
from the bottom of my heart, I am saying that I did a very proper research. I was very particular that there shouldn't be any negative consequences. But why I wrote such a strong disclaimer is, if I came across, like, any mistake, I wouldn't have done it with my knowledge. It would have been an act of, my ignorance. But
Mm.
if that converts into a problem, and also there are people who want to get benefited out of legal cases,
Right.
mainly, like, a
Mm.
defamation case or a misguiding lawsuit may
Mm.
gain them income as well.
Mm.
In abroad, there are some evidence that there are people who have been done like this with the intention,
Mm.
and the damages were fraudulent reports, and they have got punishments as well. So we have
Right.
to be very careful with the disclaimer, so that we can say that this is a non-warranty product and we can escape from the consequences. Those are the things we have to be very careful. Apart from that, so there are a lot of things, like, Supreme Court has even said that until the commands are not violating main objectives, don't go for arrest and all those things. Just go with the warning, like that. So
Mm.
like that, we have some exceptions as well, but still boldly express yourself on the public. If you want to earn something, economy is nothing but it's a supply chain of the money.
Right.
When the barter system is no more, if in the modern currency system, you have to contribute something to someone else so that you can get something back in that. So
Right.
visibility is much important in this, until you are working as a, covered cop. A covered cop means, I mean to say that the person who is working as a spy in a
Mm.
police department or in a military department, they cannot disclose their identity. All
Exactly.
of us, and also be careful about your organization rules.
Mm.
Some organizations have rules, like, you shouldn't be on social media. I worked on one organization where there is a rule that my company name and designation should not be published on social medias.
Okay.
So
Mm.
those kinds of rules you have to be careful about, because you may lose your job.
Mm.
Other than that, you have to be it's very mandatory to be on social media. If you are unable to show your face and identity, still be there and get some friends.
Right.
You can have one separate avatar for social media, but don't do anything wrong. When,
Mm.
when we are being unnoticed, always our evil mind will say, "Let us do some evil acts." That also will take you into, legal problems. So, any coin has a two side. One is a beneficial one, and other is a damaging one. When
Mm.
it's damaging for others, it will, come back to you as well. What people call it as karma.
Right.
So be good on social media. That's the biggest gift you have, to be on a civilized and a mingling society.
Right. Mm-hmm. But
So,
personally, I wanted to ask you this question. Thank you so much. That was very detailed explanation. People who definitely got the crux of what you were trying to say. But Joel, on a personal terms, because you are a YouTuber, how many times you have seen your own subscribers coming to you and saying like, "Sir, can I click a picture?" Because nowadays YouTubers are like celebrity in the society, right? So do you enjoy that privilege as well? I am so eager to know that.
as far as my YouTube channel is concerned, the hit videos of my YouTube channel will be about the medical billing videos I spoke,
No, no,
or the
not about
banking.
the video views and all that, but when you are, walking
Yeah,
somewhere.
that's when I get those kinds of audience on the interview hall.
All right.
When I was sitting for the interview, "Sir, I have watched your videos. You have also come for an interview." Yes, I do. So I do need a job. So at that time, they used to have some doubts, and many of the videos I published, because my colleagues and in some companies, even the HR asked for reference. At
Okay.
that time, I used to publish a video and put my number. Now I am not working there. Now I am unemployed. So
Hmm.
I'm not, pulling out people for jobs. Earlier,
Hmm.
I even put my WhatsApp number and pushed in a lot of interview candidates. So
Okay.
that's where I get to meet a lot of my YouTube viewers.
Hmm.
And mine is not at that level. When you come across, lakhs of views, you get people who directly will come and ask you, "You have a YouTube channel." As of now, your friends on other social medias, they would be asking about that.
Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
But
Right.
as far as if I go for an interview hall, mostly I have a few people, like on mass interview. If I
Hmm.
go there, I will have one or two people asking me, or in times, one or two times at malls, they ask me, "You are a YouTuber and you are posting videos about medical billing." It was so helpful, like that.
Okay. So thank you so much, Joel, because that was so much of insights that you have given about YouTube and how content creation is very important and how you can create content. Thank you so much. It was very insightful, and I wish you come quite often to our channel. And I also, get an opportunity to come to your YouTube channel as well quite often, right? So,
Sure.
what will be the one final thing that you wanted to talk about or tell to the audience for watching this? One final takeaway, if you want to say.
Yeah, one poem which I had on my ninth standard.
No.
Success is counted sweetness by those who never succeed.
Hmm.
So if you are failing on social media or anything in your life, accept it with a smile. Smile is the secret sword that secures your success. And
Hmm.
also, that's the biggest exercise. When you smile, 21 muscles in your body gets exercise. There is no other way you can give exercise. So accept anything with a smile and keep doing and keep on doing. You and mainly on social media
Hmm.
because any content can go viral at any point of time. That's my experience, and that is the safest thing to do. Don't
Okay.
run behind viral content and try to do something which is illegal. That
Okay.
is even my failures, my corners, even what are the things which I know 100% true which is done against me, I won't speak it on a social media platform.
Hmm. Hmm.
Because at the time it goes viral, there is always a chance for a defamation suit to be filed on you if you are unable to produce the evidence. And another one thing is like the legal departments may charge you. So be
Right.
very careful on that area alone, but general content. You can talk about your dream. One time I got a mosquito bite and I woke up and at that time the crossman came into my dream asking to attack back. This I used for giving advice about avoiding mosquitoes and created a video. That's a video which came out of my dream on reality. So
Okay.
like that, you can through anything you can contact, you can convert it into a content, or you can start watching many content creators. Start from your niche or start from your education background.
Right.
So people who are at psychology, you have a very interesting thing which is common for most people, like sociology, or
Hmm.
even some of the chemistry videos has got lakhs of views.
Yes.
So
Yes.
find out which are the things like quantum chemistry or about quantum computing. If you speak about now, you can have a very good viral chance. So
Hmm.
identify those type of niche topics which are there. So start your presence, get into YouTube or get into book writing or get into something now which will
Hmm.
give you a passive income. One hard fact which I came across about job creation through one of the YouTube video I watched was there
Hmm.
are about 30 billion jobs need now. Now we are in loss of jobs. And
Right.
this will continue for the next 5 years up to 2030. And
Hmm.
by 2030, there will be excess of jobs, with 70 million jobs will be available. So
Oh.
there's going to be excess of jobs.
Hmm.
They
Hmm.
say that this is through a technological transfer.
Okay.
So to sustain on these 5 years, one thing which I advise you is in save.
Right.
Invest.
Hmm.
That's one thing everybody can do. Also, find out passive income earning sources. Be ready to face the upcoming challenge of job loss or recession, which is expected for the next 5 years. As I saw just before one day, I thought of conveying this to you. So make sure that you have some other financial support for you, and also improve your skills on whatever the field you are. And
Hmm.
also, they said 70 millions of job is there for the next 5 years, which requires the up to date skill set.
Right.
As
Hmm.
if now I say they are saying that it's the age of AI and it's going to be the age of AGI. AI is artificial intelligence and artificial graphic intelligence. That's like graphic images and all those things. Those level the artificial technology is going to develop. So that's the things I got from nutshell. But also wherever you are in YouTube, also you can create artificial intelligence videos. For those who feel problem in content creation, as well as are shy to appear before the video, you can get some AI course and find out some good, real websites which create artificial videos and create videos on that, and you can earn money out of that as well.
Wow.
So that's all for now, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Joel. Joel, that was like, the flood of knowledge which is being flowing, which shows your interest and the way you take things forward. Mind-boggling. Seriously, I'm telling mind-boggling. And I really had an enjoyable experience talking to you because the content creation is always like, okay, I don't have time for my YouTube channel. Literally, I would say like I don't perform much on my YouTube channels, even though I have one, but now you have given me the eye opener that okay, anything can be made into a content, go ahead and do it. keep doing it. So thanks a lot, Joel. Thank you so much for your time with us. And definitely people are going to enjoy it. And any person, if you want to connect with, Joel, I'm going to drop all his detail below this. So please connect with him. If you want his book, yeah, I'm going to share his details as well. And thank you so much for connecting with us.